bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live. And so tonight, I want to talk to you about food play for foreplay. Yes, food play for foreplay. Now, so many people have contacted me and like, Dr. Gail, my husband wants, me to try some new things or whatever. And I'm a little apprehensive about it. But let me just tell you, your marital bed is undefiled, right? And as long as you have a conversation with your spouse and you're okay, I say spice it up, add some new things. It is not unheard of to introduce some type of food into your foreplay to make your lovemaking amazing, right? And so tonight I want to talk to you about a few things that you can introduce into your marital bed just to spice things up, right? They're very simple things. You probably have seen them in the movies, but you're just kind of not, a little nervous about what you should do. And so tonight we're going to talk about food play for foreplay, right? And so there's a couple of things that you need to take into consideration. Number one, take into consideration the smell, the taste, and the texture. The smell, the taste, and the texture. And these are the kind of things that you want to make sure are pleasing to yourself and pleasing to your spouse, okay? So just take that into consideration. I say stay away from spicy, hot kind of things because they're not good for you when it comes to foreplay, and I'll go into that a little bit more. But the first thing that you want to consider is strawberries, right? Strawberries, they're easy to handle. They taste good and they're juicy, right? So one of the things you might want to start with, and this is a beginner class, right? Start with some strawberries and make sure that they're clean as much as possible. You can keep the stem on if you want to, but if you want to remove that and be able to share that and eat, from both ends, I would say remove that. But start with strawberries. The next thing you want to do is stay away, like I said, from spicy things like jalapenos or savory foods because they can also irritate the skin and also take away some of the taste and sensation that you would have in your mouth while you're engaging in foreplay or oral sex, that could lead to oral sex. So you want to stay away from like jalapenos or anything that's really spicy with curry or anything like that because again, you want to create a sensual environment, and adding those kind of things can take away from that environment because remember, you're working with smell, taste, and texture, okay? Number 3 is whipped cream, right? And my thing is, it is even more sexier if you would make your own whipped cream. It's a lot lighter, it's a lot less messier, but if you're going to engage with whipped cream, make sure that you get the one in the spray bottle and the one that comes with a heavier texture, so that way it won't go all over the place when you spray, okay? Number 4 are cherries are amazing to add into your sexual foreplay when it comes to food. And I say try to tie the stem with your tongue. That's even more sexier, and you and your spouse could try to do it together. I'm telling you, it is the most sexiest thing you can try, and actually it's absolutely fun on top of that, okay? Number 5 is frozen grapes, right? Because you also get the fruit part of it, but you also get the cold sensation. And I say freeze the grapes and drag them along your spouse's torso, up and down their thighs, because you get that cold and hot sensation. And also, their grapes that are frozen are absolutely amazing. And so I suggest that you start with these basic fruits. And as you get more comfortable and you and your spouse begin to play a little bit more and explore a little bit more, you get a little bit more comfortable. And I will make some more videos about how to introduce different things when it comes to food play into your foreplay and into your marital bed and at a later time. But I also want to make sure that you stay safe when you're introducing any type of fruit into your bedroom. So make sure that you keep all the fruit away from your genitalia, right? Because fruit also, I don't care how much you clean it, I don't care if you use one of the fruit sprays or whatever, it still also has a natural bacteria, and we don't want any bacteria to end up in your vagina or end up in your anus or any parts of that is not supposed to go there. So make sure that you keep that away from any of your genitalia when it comes to introducing fruit into your marital bed. All right. I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. I don't want you give it up. What you embody, we're gonna start it as we're one. Pause the music up while you get up out of your seat and have the time of your life. Dance and move your feet. You've lost your touch in the way.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started.